Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is DecentWorks, episode number 20. And, I don't remember where I left off. I haven't played in about 2 days, because I made that extra long episode, if you recall, it had to be broken down. So, we're gonna have to kind of play this by ear until we kind of get ourselves situated again. A lot of doors seem to be queued. That's fine with me. What else? We have no floors. That is all done, which is, quite frankly, amazing as far as I'm concerned. I am perfectly happy with this. Oh, did we build all of the... What stupid animals got themselves stuck back here? Well, we're gonna have to remove one of that grate to get these animals out. I don't know how they... Did they go down the well? They must have, like, fallen down the well. Stupid animals. Stupid animals. Alright. What about build? Do we have more floor grates yet? Not floor grates, I'm sorry. Wall grates is what I want. Not floor grates. We have one, so let's build one there. This is going to be storage. It has been tossed to be dumped. Okay, good. Down here we have a bunch of mining has been queued up. Okay. It was prioritized after this, though, if I'm not mistaken, which is good. That is what we want, is for it to be after this. That's right. We're thinking of doing some metal. Okay, so I think we're all set. I think we're good to go. Let's just unpause and see how things develop. Now, all of our animals should be queued for slaughter. At least a metric ton of them. Yes, they are. Okay. What about this? Do we have anything set to be cooked that can be brewed? And the answer is yes, we do. So let's fix that. Right, meow. There we go. And we shall continue on. Lots of hauling, which is good. Does everyone have a bed, actually? Let's consider that as well. I don't remember when our last migration wave was. I think everyone has a bed? They do. Everyone does have a bed. Good. So we are keeping up with the bed situation, which is important. You may also hear my phone vibrating in the background. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about it. There is some discussions going on involving work that need to be addressed, so I have to keep my phone on, but at the same time it means it's going to vibrate. I mentioned this before, it's a downside of having a full-time job, but unfortunately that's just the reality of the situation. So I do apologize for the unprofessionalness of my phone vibrating from time to time, but I have put it on vibrate, and that is the best that I can do. So yeah, everything here is fine. We sorted out these animals. Okay. I want to do keep tightly closed. I don't want these pet passable. Is there a reason that L doesn't work? Is it because it's already open? I can't seem to forbid passage on that door, which is interesting. Can I forbid passage here? It must be because the door's open. They must not let you forbid passage if it's open. It's the only thing I can think of. But fine. Okay, we did get that removed now. Okay. Let us build a second wall grate. Where's my cursor? I don't have the grate. It is still being hauled. Very well. Enjoy your hauling. I've got some idlers starting, which makes me think that there is no more hauling, which is, I think, a correct assessment. I could designate some more dumping, but what I'm actually going to do instead is to make a wood stockpile right here and let them do some wood hauling. I think that'd be a better use of the time right now. And let's go ahead now. Oh, the wall grade is still being hauled. Very good. Shouldn't take too long. Merchants are leaving soon, that's fine, we've done our thing. Okay. The mayor... Oh. The mayor cancelled make steel bars because he is apparently a smelter? Does that make sense? My mayor is a smelter? Mayor, what are you doing making steel bars? Let's find ourselves the mayor. There he is. He is indeed a smelter. Oh, right, because furnace operating is a generic collar task. Of course. Makes perfect sense. Hang on 1 second. Never mind. I thought it was one of those important messages, but it turns out, nope, it was not. It was not even close to being an important message. Okay. They are still down here. Alright, good. Still a lot of hauling going on, fine. How are the animals? Did we finally get the animals sorted out? No, we did not. We most definitely did not. Farmer is handling a dangerous animal, that's fine. I'll be happy when all these animals have been pastured, since they can't get it on their own. I almost feel as if it's a mistake to have these be one pasture. Here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to go ahead and remove that, and I'm going to set up 2 separate pastures. Did I not hit? I did not hit the correct key. I'm going to set up one here. This is going to be for named animals. Pets, in other words. This is going to be for basically temporary storage until animals are butchered. So in here... If it doesn't have a name, it goes in here. And if it's not a puppy, or it's not a dog, and it's not a cat, it also goes in here. I didn't put any dogs or cats in here, did I? Horse? No, I did not. Okay. You are named. You are not named. Okay. You are named, and your dog. You are named. You are not named. You are named. Named. You are a kitten. You are a nobody. You're a nobody. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Lamb, horse, named, alpaca, llama, boar, drake, you. Shh. I did not want to do that with that you. Damn it. Reindeer, bull, water buffalo, yak, cow, because I pulled him out of his place. Deer, donkey, llama, alpaca, boar, horse, nanny goat, alpaca, bull, cow. You know, to be smart, what I should do is filter this by pasture. There we go. Water buffalo, llama, sow, horse, donkey, yak, cow, ram, billy goat, you're named, llama, turkey, hen, named, stray, ram. Ooh. Do I have all the... I don't know if I have all the rams. I'll check. Hen, yes, you're named, you're a dog, you're named, and you are named. That is my... Okay. So that should be it there. Now I want to see... Somewhere here I have screwed up, and one of these will be... have nobody in it. Oh, but there we go. Wow. Was it the last one? It was indeed. You. Here you are. You. Now, do these 3 all have rams in them? Ram. No. So this is where the ram goes. And this last one has a ram. Yes? Yes. Good. So over here, if we were to go... and look, this should all be named, and they are. Okay. Drake, heavy boar, turkey hen, guinea hen, rooster sow, Keat, that's a dog. This is a lamb. Alright, and then dogs should be over here. Where? Right here. Shift N, Shift P, there's the only random dog. Done. I don't want trees growing, so let's put an end to that. Oh, and there's 2 more trees over here too. Ho, trees, come on now. What is with all of the trees? I like how there's just a leopard just hanging out with the kids in the dining hall. And nobody is like worried about the fact that kids are hanging out with leopards. A lot of hauling going on, which is good. Although I suspect a lot of it is wood hauling, which is fine. Oh wow, look at that. Miners have done all of that. They should be working. Oh, there we go. And they are working up here. Fantastic. The middle can just be hidden. The rest are going to have to get dumped, however, but that's fine. I'll deal with it later. I'm going to deal with it later. Still keeping the number of idlers low. Sparring? Yep, it's sparring. That's all that is sparring. Once the miners are done with this floor, by the way, the objective is going to be to put my miners on hauling duty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I got was 8. That is acceptable to me. Let us visit our pen pasture. The only 2 animals they brought are both unnamed. Perfect. So they can be butchered and they should automatically be queued up to have that happen. Now this here should actually be the food stockpile that has all the meat. Actually, this is going to be the food stockpile for everything we cook. So meat, fish, unprepared... yeah, I don't care. That can go there too. Eggs, forbid. Plants, forbid. Drinks, forbid. Cheese, yes. Seeds, no. Fruit, leaves, no. We'll say no for now. Flour, sure. Fat, sure. You know, let's permit the fat here for now. Paste, okay. Cakes, sure. Oils, sure. Venoms and stuff, yes, because that has milk, but no lye. And no prepared food. So there you go. So that's going to be the stockpile for all of that, which means I believe this stockpile currently has all that enabled. We can turn it all off. Food. Yes, I'm going to actually disable food in the stock. I don't want to disable food. I want to disable all of the things that I... So basically the only thing we're allowing here is lye, which is fine. We do have some lye if I'm not mistaken. So that's okay, it can hang out there. Miners, you probably have a lot to mine, don't you? Yeah, I did give them a lot of mining to do, so it's probably going to be a while before they're done. Oh, and I did have 8 more. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you know what? Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe there was a married couple in that batch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We might as well get the 2. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Escape cancel. I didn't want to do that either. Okay, that one. Assign it to animal trainer. Assign this to the bone doctor. And then we're gonna have to wait for the rest to get filled in because these are all done, right? Yeah. And now might be a good time to take a peek at exactly who we have in this latest wave. So let's just deal with this right away. Get that taken care of. Commit. Then I'm going to sort by migration wave. There we go. And go to the very bottom. Here's our new folk. Let's check military first. We got an ambusher. We got one guy, potentially, who looks like they would make an okay recruit. So that's what we'll do, is make one guy an okay recruit. Now, that taken care of. Anybody have anybody excel anywhere? Really good doctor. Well, I shouldn't say a really good doctor, but you know what? He's better than this doctor. So this guy is going to be a doctor of sorts. Oh, he's our axe recruit. Very good. He can remain an axe recruit. That's fine with me. I believe we need a second blacksmith, don't we? That'd be interesting. Tanner. Yeah, so really that's all I have, is kind of maybe some metalworking guys. So let's go ahead and sort this by nickname again, so we can just get a peek at who's who doing what. Because I want to see... I have 1 metal crafter, so I do indeed need a second, so that will be this guy. And for now, both metal crafters are doing nothing. This guy's not even hauling. Well, oh, he is hauling. Okay, good. Both my metal crafters are haulers. Perfect. So that's that. Now the other thing is this guy he has some armor skill, but not as good as my armor smith, so he will remain a nobody. And that was that. Everyone else was kind of crummy at everything, so we will just generically assign them all of the tasks that I want them to do. Now, it's time to start filling in some blanks, I think. Let me open my plan. Just let me get it up and running here. 150 dwarf plan.txt. So this is what I'm using. For those who have never seen it before, maybe you didn't watch the first few episodes, this is my plan going forward. So all I'm going to do is I'm looking primarily at filling in the farmers. That's going to be a big one for me. I wouldn't mind getting the brewers and cooks up and running as well. And then just kind of going ahead and filling in whatever we don't have. So let's just take a look. Farmers are a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I actually have all my farmers, so that's good. Cooks, I have 1 cook, I believe. I have 2 cooks. No, I have... yeah, I'll call it 2 cooks. I now have 3 cooks. I'm not going to turn on cooking for that guy because, frankly, we don't need it right now, but at least we know it's rounded out. And I'm actually going to, on this thing, just so you guys know, in case you see this in future, I'm going to put a star once I have filled out the roles completely. So I have all the miners I need. I have all the woodcutters I need. I have the farmers I need. I have all the cooks I need. Now the cook is also the manager, which is fine with me. I also do have a mayor. I have a broker. Do I have a bookkeeper? I don't think I do. So that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to put stars. So let's see what we have here. And I'm just going to go down this list. Carpenters, 2. I believe I have 2. I do indeed. So let's put a star beside that. Masons, it says I need 2. I don't think I have any. I have 1 mason. We could get a second. How many people do we have? 23, 61, 80 some with the military. Yeah, you know what? Let's... I might get a mason before I need it. I'm going to leave my masons as needing 1. Bowers. I have a decent bower, don't I? I do. There we go. Second nickname. Bowyer. Bowyer. There we go. Done. Bowyer we can X off. Woodcrafter. I have that. I'm pretty sure. he is my generic crafter. So, okay. It's time, I think. Let's make him... Yeah. He's going to be just a wood crafter. Boom and boom. Done. Star. I have a dedicated stone crafter, I believe, as well. I do. Star. Done and done. Leather worker, I want 2. I have none, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. I have 1. Wow. Okay. We have 1. So that I'm going to leave unstarred because we still need another. I do indeed have a bone carver. Yep. We put a star beside that. I want 2 tailors. Now, the tailors are going to do a few things, but I have none at the moment, and no one really suitable for it, so I'll leave that off. Weaponsmith, I want 2. I have that. One with no skill in it, which is interesting. Why did I make this guy a weaponsmith if he has no skill in it? I suspect I meant to make him a blacksmith, but made him a weaponsmith. And I think he's actually better than... Yeah. So you are actually just going to be a generic hauler. This weaponsmith is actually going to become a metal smith. Metal crafter. Which means I do not have all of my weaponsmiths. I only have 1 weaponsmith, so I will remove the star from there. I do have 2 armor smiths though, and they're both qualified, as you can see. I do have 2 blacksmiths as well, 1 there and 1 here, so they are taken care of. Farmers, I'm good to go. Brewers, I don't believe I am. I only have 1 brewer. I am going to... You know, you have no skill in anything. Brewing is not something I worry about. You can be a brewer. I don't know why I was going to toggle that off. There is 2 brewers, and I can do the same with this guy, in fact. Brewing. Where is it? It's over here. Did I need to turn that on? I don't think I did. They're labeled as brewers, but for now they can stay general haulers. In any case, I have 3 brewers. I can put my star there. A gem cutter. I believe I have 1. I do indeed. And I believe I have a gem setter. Yep. And I want 2 mechanics. I think I just have 1. That is correct. I just have 1. I could make the broker a mechanic. I'm going to do that. I'm going to call it... I'm going to put a star. And in fact, I'm going to put in brackets. Broker plus 1. I'm going to do the same thing actually under cook. I'm going to put manager plus 1. Alright, siege operator and siege engineer, I haven't even started on that. Doctors, I do have 3, but I am changing 1, right. Well, have I already... Alright, he was an axe recruit, that's correct. So we do have 3 doctors, let's put a star there. A soap maker I believe I have, don't I? I do indeed. And potash, lime maker, I wanted 2. I have 1. And this guy, you know, it has some skill in it. So he can be the next one. Hang on 1 second, I got a message, it might be work. No, it is not work. Let me go. Where's my... There we go. Alright, sorry, I am back. Yeah, so you are going to be a potash lime maker. What did I call this guy? I called him lime maker. That's good with me. You know, let's call one a lime maker and one a potash maker, even though they're both doing the same job. It'll make me feel good to see the names are different. The potash lime maker, I do have 2, so star. So we need a bookkeeper. Let's take a look at that. Nobody's suited for it, but it's not... It's the kind of thing that I don't think it would be hard to figure out. So I think we can... Anybody who is useless at everything. Like Thicket here. Can be a bookkeeper. And in fact, what I'm going to do is turn Thicket's hauling off because I am going to want him to go ahead and do our counting for us. So the only other question I have is how many axe people do I have designated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at 15 of, let's say 40 total axe people. I still need 10 mark dwarves, which I'm not worried about. And I need 7 guard. But I feel like under nobles, if we look, I forgot to include my sheriff, my hammer, who would give me a grand total of 9 guard, I think. Oh no, they're included as part of the guard, so it's 5 people plus those 2. That's exactly what I meant to do. So let me do, I'm going to call it guard 5. Actually, I don't know why I'm hiding this. I can show you this. I'm trying to juggle the screen so it makes sense to me. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say guard 5, and then I'm going to say sheriff 1, which we have, and hammer, come on, 1, which we have. There we go. Alright, so I think we're all set. We have our miners, we have our woodcutter, we're good. We need 1 more mason, but I don't have anyone who could do it. We need 1 more leather worker, and both tailors, no one who's really good for that. We need 1 more weaponsmith. We need all the siege people, but we're not quite in a position for that. And we need a bunch of soldiers. Okay, good. And I wanted to have 35 haulers. How many haulers do I have right now? 19 dedicated haulers. That's not bad though, you know? I feel like we're kind of doing well. We are doing very well. Alright, I'm going to save that plan and close it out. Don't really need it right now. Let's head back to the game and we can unpause and let things continue. Now that we have people designated, why are there idlers? There should be lots of wood to bring in. Oh, you know what? It's probably still the new arrivals are counting themselves as idlers. Let's go ahead and bulk hide. In case you're wondering, who's talking about what? Oh, a new mandate. Let's check that first, and then I'll go back to what I was saying. The new mandate is... Oh, he ended a mandate. Yeah. What I was saying, some of the commands seem very counterintuitive. Like, mine is D, but I always think that mine dig. So it makes perfect sense, you know? That's how I kind of work that one. And to me, that, like, the H, okay, it's the second letter in channel, but it still makes sense. J kind of is like pointing down. U is above J, and it's U for up. So, you know, that kind of makes sense. I is right beside them for the up-down stairs. So, okay, R for ramp. Like, everything kind of makes sense. One thing that I had a hard time getting a handle of is the command for, like, hiding, dumping, and whatnot, because they're hidden under B, which is set building item properties. Now, you could remember B, except that, I mean, are you really setting building item properties? It doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense. So I always think of it as bulk. So I'm designating, bulk designating, and then I'm bulk designating to hide. So for those of you who might have a hard time remembering that command, that's how I remember it. It's designate and then bulk designate. And you probably heard me say bulk designate on a few occasions, and now you understand what I was talking about. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick a wall in here, a suspended wall. Again. Why is this one yellow? Is this not a wall that I said to build? Oh, it's because it's suspended. Right, so it makes perfect sense. So this one is yellow now too. Good. Do I have any more wall grates? I don't. But let's go ahead and put in the suspended wall now anyway. So we know where we're going to put everything. Good. And can I actually plan a wall grate? I cannot. That's too bad. Alright, so we did a whole bunch of digging. We're just finishing off kind of this area here. We want to put in some more beds and cabinets and whatnot. Hopefully the haulers get on that and the carpenters. What exactly are we waiting for over here? The metal armor stand. It's interesting. Did we not tell them to make one? We did, but they're way down here. Let's make them top priority, actually. And there we go. Let's make sure those actually get made. And where is the manager down? There we go. This is where the manager is actually doing things. Not here, because these are the stuff that workflow is dealing with. This is what the manager is doing. So I'm going to... You know what I'm going to do? I don't want to do that. Nope, I'm not going to do anything. So those aren't going to get made right now. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. When the miners are done this, as I said, we're going to suspend them. Or not suspend them, we're going to make them haulers. There's still some animal hauling too, but it looks like a lot of it has been done, which is nice. There's also butchering that needs to get done, and things of that nature, which is fine. In fact, lots of butchering needs to get done, lots of hauling. We can go ahead and build our... There we go, build our stills. There we go, and there we go. So those will be decked out. What else? What else needs to be done here? I actually think that's it. And of course, the perfectionist in me says I'm actually going to eventually put wood in this whole area because I don't like the way that it fits. But that's fine. That's something I can deal with later. I do want to put doors on these that are not pet passable, so the animals are stuck in there, but that's fine. I also want to dig this area out so we can start doing stuff like the wool and that kind of stuff. But yeah, the big party I think is going to be to finish this level off and then get caught up on the hauling, because there is a ton of hauling that needs to get done. It's also time, I think, to go ahead and put the Crafts Dwarfs workshop in here. This is where our bone carver is going to work. This wood, by the way, could get used by this workshop potentially, but the big thing is I want to use this as like my main wood storage, just to have some wood kicking around, and then use them primarily in the siege workshop. Although I don't know, maybe those should be stone. I don't know. I've never built siege engines. I have literally never tried siege engines, but I really want to. But we're going to deal with all that in a future episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. For now, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.